This is the fourth video from worksequence. In this video, I'm going to talk about services. First, let me briefly introduce the structure of the sequence on the screen. Following the root states, another 9 states were run and completed. The results of these are 11 iterations are running. Each such iteration is a small independent sequence and is enclosed in a blue dashed rectangle covering the states belong to the iteration. There are 4 types of services, namely procedure, broadcast, many-to-one, and one-to-many. Now let me show every of these starting from the procedure. The 3 states 517, 2052, and 534 are constructed as a loop or a procedure, and assume that a procedure is handling inventory of documents. The state 517 is the entry state, and the state 534 is the exit state of the procedure. At control events of 517, the floating text shows the events row is requests. That means this event reads arrived documents one at a time. There are 2 codes to these requests. One of those is from the state 1367. The intersync event on this state indicates the event row is a call. The other call is from the state 3701. It could be any number of calls from within the network. Now let me show the exit part of the procedure. The exit control events from the state 534 is marked as respond, which links back to the states 1367 and 3701 respectively. The ending side of the links are marked as return, which means the procedure call is complete. All of these sync control events relations require the document passing. In this video, it is omitted for simplicity. Now let me finish this part by submitting the calls and receiving the returns. Next, let me talk about the broadcast. The service is constructed by 2 events, events registrar in state 543 and events broadcaster in state 533. However, the right name of this feature probably should be called as meeting rather than broadcast. It is just because the word broadcast is more popular, so it is chosen to be the name of this feature. Anyway, the mechanism of this feature is composed by these two capabilities. First, at the end of this type of service, a document is sent to all actively involved participants. It is like a broadcast. Second, when the register button is clicked, it is cut off time that all received documents from participants are included as the input data to the service. It is like a start of a meeting. The subsequent participants' documents after this cutoff will be accumulated for the next cutoff time. This service can be treated as a reporting system on a weekly basis, or it could be organized as a video conference, and at the end of it, a summary document is distributed to all participants. Let me have some details for this. The intersync events from states 585 and 586 are marked as a participant and linked to the register point, and the broadcaster events are routed into the exit control events of states 585 and 586. The connection links between participants and the registrar are just a predefined relation. At the runtime, it is not necessarily all linked participants register the current broadcast. It requires actively deliver a participant document to be part of the broadcast. Now let me demonstrate how the broadcast works. The following talk is about a one-to-many relation. In some cases, that if one sequence needs to synchronize multiple other sequences, this is the feature to use. The states 587, 576, and 3732, located in three separate iterations, use this feature. The exit sync events of the state 587 as the distributor sends events to both the exit control of the state 576 and 3732, which are marked as distributee. Now I click the exit sync button to have this feature running. At this moment, the state 576 received the events. I clicked it and let execution continues. The last topic of this video is many-to-one relation. The usage of it may be a synchronization case that needs all predefined events arrived before proceed. In this feature, the states 3732 and 3795 send intersync events marked as informing to the intercontrol events marked as informed in the state 3775. I click the button to accept all incoming notifications. Now I'm back to the state 3732. As soon as the interside operations are done, the exit side event is delivered. This is the way to enforce the execution flow from left to right in state level. Certainly, I need to provide some details about behavior differences between exit control and the exit sync. For this case, it appears that operation order is not from left to right on the exit side, that control events is on the right-hand side of the click events and however arrives earlier. The explanation is the control events and the click events are independent, so that the control events has nothing to do with the click. While in the exit sync case, an example of it is the state 587. The click does control the sync events, and the operation order is going to be left to right. This is the end of the fourth video.